Have you ever noticed how some people genuinely do not care about sports at all? While millions of people scream at their TVs, argue over teams, and get emotionally affected by games, there's another group of people who feel completely disconnected from it. They don't follow scores, they don't care who won, and they honestly don't understand the obsession. To most people, that seems strange. But psychology says it actually reveals something very interesting about personality, emotion, and the way different brains seek meaning. One, their brain finds excitement somewhere else. Psychologists say different brains respond to different forms of stimulation. For sports fans, competition, rivalry, and unpredictability create strong emotional rewards. Every game gives the brain dopamine through suspense and anticipation. But people who don't care about sports usually don't experience that same neurological excitement. Their brain simply finds stimulation somewhere else, like music, creativity, business, psychology, technology, or personal goals. They still seek passion and excitement just through different things. 2. They are less tribal. Humans naturally love belonging to groups, and sports are basically modern tribes. Supporting a team gives people a strong us versus them feeling. That's why fans say we won, even though they never played the game themselves. But people who don't obsess over sports are often less emotionally attached to group identity. Their sense of self usually comes more from individuality and personal purpose than collective fandom. And psychologically, that often makes them more independent thinkers. 3. They avoid emotional roller coasters. Sports create constant emotional highs and lows. Excitement, stress, frustration, disappointment, all within a few hours. For some people, that emotional unpredictability feels thrilling, but for others, it feels mentally exhausting. Research on emotional regulation suggests that some individuals naturally avoid emotionally unstable experiences. They prefer calmer and more internally rewarding activities instead of investing energy into outcomes they cannot control. 4. They prefer participation over spectating. One major psychological difference is where people direct their energy. Sports fans often experience meaning through watching other people compete, but people who don't care about sports usually prefer direct engagement instead. They would rather build something, learn something, create something, or improve their own life than spend hours emotionally invested in somebody else's performance. In simple terms, some people feel more fulfilled participating in life than spectating it. 5. They find meaning in different things. Sports fans often become emotionally attached to stories like underdogs, rivalries, championships, and comebacks. But people who don't care about sports still search for meaning and emotional depth, just in different places. They may connect more deeply with art, philosophy, relationships, science, music, or creative work, because at the end of the day, humans naturally seek passion and purpose. We just don't all seek it in the same place. So next time someone says they genuinely don't care about sports, don't automatically assume they're boring or emotionless. In many cases, their brain is simply wired to seek meaning, excitement, and fulfillment differently from everyone else. Because not obsessing over sports doesn't mean someone lacks passion. It usually means their passion is directed somewhere else entirely. And maybe that's why some people spend their lives watching games while others are too focused on playing their own. And if you're someone who never posts on social media, watch this video next. It'll make a lot of sense.